Hey guys, it's Dean Van Natter with All Country Outdoors, and I shot a nice buck out here yesterday, and I'm going to walk you through a little bit of where I seen the deer first and how he come in here and show you where the trail forks. I think that's a whole lot more interesting than listening to me just talk off a tree stand. You know what I mean? And I think you'll get a lot more out of this right here too. I'll show you what I did, and when I first seen the deer, he was actually standing right here. I'm about probably 50-60 yards from that stand, and to my right is the main road, and he come right here is where I first seen him at. When I turned to my right and I looked back out that stand, that deer was standing right here. I seen it turn its head, and I seen it was a buck. But I'm going to tell you what I do. I hunt rubber boots religiously, and the Bio Eliminator spray right there from Buck Scent Pads, guys, I'm telling you what, man, that is a great scent killer product right there. I guarantee you that. I mean, it wipes off all the odor for sure. That deer, I walked right down this trail right here and right to my tree. That deer walked the exact same trail I did. I did use a little bit of the, they make an acorn cover scent. I did use some of this on my boots. That right there is an awesome idea. It's made like a deodorant stick, really durable kind of deal, and I rubbed that on the bottom of my rubber boots. And like I say, I spray them rubber boots down religiously, and they actually make this in an estrus, and I haven't used it yet, but like I say, I've had really good luck out of deer. Just they don't seem like they smell you at all. You can see, I don't know, but you can see a trail veering off. See how it goes out through the woods right yonder? It's not like a real beaten path because it's kind of flat in here, but it goes right out through yonder, and it goes right past where my stand's out there, about 50 yards. And then you can see this other trail right here. See this other trail going right out through there? That's the trail that he picked to go out, and you can see it. If you know, like I say, if you pay a lot of attention in the woods, you can pick up a lot from this. And as soon as that deer started around this trail right here, I knew I was in a little bit of trouble. I knew I was going to have to call or do something to him to turn him around, because he was going the wrong direction for me to get a shot. It's too far, and I'll show you out here about where he was at when I called to him again. But he come right around this trail right here, and you can see right here, I mean, it's a pretty distinct trail that comes right around through here, goes right across that log, and actually goes out through there. I don't know, it may be a couple hundred yards out there. I've got a tree stand out there on this side of the ridge, and this trail here goes right on up to the top, across that little hump, through another low gap, and I've got another stand out there on top. This one stand that I've got, it's actually right over here, and I can see that deer really good right here. You'll see my stand here in a minute. And I never tried to call at him or anything right here because I wasn't plumb sure about. I thought maybe he may walk straight around this trail right here on top of the ridge. So I was, like I say, you don't want to call to him a whole lot because that just don't sound natural. But anyway, he comes right here, and he kind of just jumps right across that log right there, and he's coming right around through here. Coming right around through this area right here, and that's when I seen definitely that he was going to use this trail here going out to my other stand. And my tree stand, you can see the bottom part or the top part of the ladder right there. You can see the platform right there in that tree right there. And I was watching him right here, and I took the grunt call and stuck it down inside my shirt. And I just like, I mean, just real soft. You know, he stopped and he looked, and there's a big fallen log right here, so he went right to the back side of that fallen log, and then he just come up through there, I mean, just like on a string. He absolutely thought for sure that, you know, that there was another buck in there, and he wasn't having nothing to do with that right there. He went up there to investigate that. But I'll show you right here where he come through here at. Big fallen pine tree right there. He comes right up through there, and you can see this other deer trail going right around through there, and that's what he tried to do too. He was in shooting range right here. So when he gets, I'm pretty sure right here, I had one little opening through that stuff. You can see right there that it's not much of an opening, but let me see here. Right there, two big double white oaks there. There's acorns in here everywhere too. and he was going to go right on around this trail around through here, which would have passed him on the stand I got out on top. But I know some of this is a little bit boring, and the footage ain't on it real good, but I think this right here, like I say, I mean, there's a lot of tips in this thing, and it's just don't call real loud, and like I say, just do the best you could. When I'm calling deer just like I call turkeys. I call turkeys, I want to sound like an excited hen. The same way with these bucks. You want to sound like a buck that's after a doe. I mean, that's an important part. And you don't want to call to them when they're in close to you. And if a buck's coming towards you anyway, there's no reason to call him. It's like a turkey coming to you in full strut. You know, you don't start to call to a bird like that. And just like I say, just it's a lot of common sense stuff, and there's some luck in it too. I mean, don't get me wrong. And but if you stay in the woods and stay in your tree stands, you'll pick up a lot of little old tips and stuff that'll help you too. They ain't all this stuff, you know, written in stone kind of deal. But that stand there, I like hunting high. I hunt 21, 24 feet, you know what I mean? And I see some of these young guys, man, hunting in these saddles and stuff. Back when I was 20 years old, I might have tried that, but man, I try to set, you know, from 1 o'clock till dark, and sometimes, you know, I'll go in at 8 or 9 o'clock or before daylight and set all day. And I mean, I'm 68 years old, man. I'm not crawling in no saddle. Good luck to you guys that can, and but I appreciate all you guys, and sit back, and I hope you enjoy some of this footage I got. I made a really good shot on this deer. I had one about a pie plate size hole to shoot through right here, and I made a great shot. I mean, all the SA Sports crossbows, Grimmer Broadheads, I mean, everything performed flawlessly. I mean, you know, and that's what you want to do. Once you get an opportunity, you gotta kind of, you know, make it count. I mean, you don't get too many of them on a mature buck. But appreciate all you guys, and like I say, I hope I'm not boring you to death with some of this stuff. But some of the younger guys, or even some of you guys that's been at this a little bit, I never stop learning. I mean, you know, if you're in the woods, you learn. And it's like these trails right here. If you just come stumbling out through here, you would never see that that trail actually forks on this ridge right here. But guys, sit back and enjoy some of this footage right here. Appreciate all you guys. Thank you. That's a good deer right there. I tell you what, it's been slow this season in West Virginia. I just got back from an elk hunt with my grandson out in Colorado, and hunted yesterday. Never seen a deer, and it's about an hour before dark, and I've been hitting that FeatherMoon grunt call some, and the can calling some, and this deer actually come in from the road, and I thought it was a squirrel. I heard something come by me, and I turned around and I seen that big old white rat coming up through there. Oh my God. He just went about 30 yards right there. I seen him hop a couple times, and he went down right there to the tree. Guys right there breeding use Grim Reaper Broadheads. Look in there at the blood. Oh my goodness. Not a bad shot either, if I say so myself. Oh yeah. He's a dandy deer. Yeah. Yeah, he's a dandy deer. Tickled to death with him. He's the biggest deer I've seen this year in West Virginia. Yeah, he's a dandy. Real pretty nine. Look what brow tones on him. The blood with him. Boy, I'll tell you what, I punched him good though. I'll tell you what, that's a lot to do with it too right there. Putting a good shot on him with a good broadhead. I mean, Grim Reaper Broadheads. I mean, my goodness, all of our sponsors, man, are outstanding. And he didn't go, what, maybe 25, 30 yards and poured out the blood. He's the nicest West Virginia deer I've seen this year. He ain't no monster, but I'm tickled to death with him, I'll tell you that. Worked hard for him. And this video, I'm not much on these video cameras. I try to do my best, but oh my goodness, I'm pumped up. I'm telling you guys, I love this stuff.